Hey, you guys hear me? Yeah. You can't hear me at all? Okay, hold on. OBS is crazy with this. My mic is turned up almost all the way. Okay, hello. It's almost maxing out. It says right now. Like, this is... I can probably get closer to it, but that's just gonna make it get maxed out faster. Echo? What the fuck? I don't understand why it does this every time with the echo. There's only one audio recording device. Oh, it might actually just be you, Tina. Tina, it's just your imagination. Maybe you should get more sleep. Hey, Tina, can you do me a favor? Glenn is commenting over on the Patreon right now that he can't figure out what's going on. Can you just leave a comment telling the people over there that we're still doing a setup? Thank you. Okay. For everybody else that's not talking on Patreon right now, I'm going to turn this on one more time and I'm going to talk, and just give me like tell me which thing needs to be turned up or turned down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind my... Oh, Glenn found it. Never mind, Tina. Thanks, though. Okay. Keep in mind that I can turn down the music more so that you can hear my voice more, and then you can just turn up the overall volume on your phone or TV or whatever you're watching this on. So I'm going to turn down the music a little bit, and I'm going to keep my voice right where it is. Alright, and then tell me, how is this? Can you guys hear me and the music at the same time? Is this way too loud on the music still? This is, that's probably better. Probably is not what I'm looking for here, kids. Come on, man. I need some conviction in your voice. This is good, like, to the point that I can be annoying singing along. Beautiful. That's what I like to hear, my friends. Cool. I feel good about this. Okay, I'm going to put this back on one more time. You could listen to play for the 30th time. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. To fire Okay, okay. It did say 1 p.m., didn't it? EST. Yeah. If there's one thing that I would, you know, recommend to anybody that's following my channel or listening to the things that I say about timing, it's that whatever time I say I'm going to do something, you should add anywhere between 1 and 36 hours. Oh my god, it's about to end. It's over. It's over. Okay. Let's see if we can get the audio on here and then we can just start this up. I mean the video. Hi. That's me. That's my face. Can you see me yet? Okay. Let's put that over here. Let's pull this little guy over here so I can see what songs we're playing. Can you see and hopefully not or hear me? We want both of those things to be happening right now. I think I'm a little bit high up on here. Come on, people. I need some feedback over here. So, hi, I see you too, Tina. I was the other voice behind you. Is that creepy enough? Oh, Glenn, you have no idea. It means the world to me. I would never give up yard work to watch Band Maid. I can't even remember the last time I did yard work. I luckily am in a situation where I have roommates that do all the yard work themselves because they fancy themselves yard workers. They really feel they like get off on like going outside and like, you know, sweeping stuff and cutting stuff down. Like they really like that outdoorsy feeling, and I'm like, so don't even ask me to help. Don't even ask me. I can't remember the last time I cut the grass, honestly. They like go out there and they're like, yeah, it's time to cut the grass. I'm hyped. I'm like, damn, dude, thank God. Thank God you were so hyped to do this because I have zero interest in making this part of my day today. Excellent. Okay. Hey, man. This was a lot simpler than last time. Were you guys here last time when we were trying to set this shit up, man? That took it was like an hour. Welcome, Michael, also. So who do we got here right now? We got Matt, Michael, Glenn, Kibbs, and Tina. That's cool. Perfect. So, basically, I'm still working through this, you know. You guys have been patrons for a while. I know all you guys. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, listen, the people that are requesting these full-length albums or whatever, they're on the $45 tier. Like, I ask a lot of them, and, you know, in turn, like, it's a much longer video, you know, whatever. But, like, I want to put it on, you know, like, I want to allow the live stream, basically. The people that are, like, lucky enough or, like, fast enough or just, like, you know, they care enough to get onto the live stream. I want to make it so that, like, maybe these full-length albums I'm going to stream, like, for free to everybody that can literally be there when I do it. Like, without even notice. You know what I'm saying? No notice, they just show up and they're there. Like, those people, hey, you got lucky, you made it on time, you get to watch along, right? That's kind of cool. And then, like, for the people that didn't make it, I'm probably going to put it on, like, the $5 Patreon tier going forward from this point. I think that's where I am on this. Anyway, how are you guys doing? This is from Kibbs, BT Dubs. Kibbs has been kind enough and awesome enough to get all the Band Maid people Band Maid content every friggin' month. Like, all the Band Maid content. All of it. Alright, let's see. Let me just put some eye drops in here. Okay, cool. Cool. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see here. Now we know, if I move this, can you guys still, does it look the same place to you? Okay, I'm moving shit all over my screen right now. I'm still so new to this, it's crazy. Sounds good, be good. Since it's about 100 songs, so be a while. Yeah, I know. Well, that's cool, man. Like, you know, the longer it lasts, the better, right? I don't know. I'm a delayed gratification kind of guy. Like, I don't need my shit right now. I need my shit over the course of time, you know? It's almost like a depression fighter when you think about it. Like, when you consistently have things to look forward to in the future, then you never really get that sad, you know? Because there's always something out there for you. You take all your shit right now, it's like it's over. Now what? I appreciate that, Kips. Being the next best thing to band Maid is, I mean, that might be the best compliment I've ever gotten. I don't even play music anymore. Maybe on one of these streams I'll do like, I kind of want to get like my old band over here and just do like a live stream where we just kind of like jam, you know, and play our old songs and shit like that. It'd be kind of cool to show you guys, you know, what we sounded like and blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I'm babbling a little bit because I'm waiting to see if anybody else pops in here. You know, I want to give them a little bit of a chance to get around. But it's just another 2 minutes and then we're going to hit this up. I'm trying to figure out what the YouTube settings mean right now, right? Because, like, you guys can't see this, but on, I don't know how to show it to you either. But, like, it shows on the YouTube studio, like, it says concurrent viewers, and then it says concurrent viewers again in another spot, right? And they have different numbers. So I have no idea which one of them is accurate. And then playbacks, it has a much larger number. Which, to me, means that a playback is somebody that clicked on it and then clicked away, probably, right? Anybody know how this shit works? Are any of you young people, are any of you guys young people that understand technology? I am not. Alright, so let's see. Let's just go through the track list real quick, since we're going to, okay, Glenn says he sees 5 watching. Okay. Cool, and I think the 5 that are watching have all spoken in here too. So here's the track list that we're looking at right now, because we have watched a bunch of these songs, right? Alright, so track 1, I Can't Live Without You. Track 2 is Play. And then track 3 is One and Only. Then 4 was Domination. Then we're doing 5 is Fate. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, who told me about Sense? Somebody DM'd me about Sense, and that there was a teaser, and I was like, I can't listen to the teaser. Like, I want to be surprised when it comes out. And it was a long ass teaser too. I was like, this is gonna give me way too much information, you know. But I did click on it. I clicked on that bad boy. Yeah, it was you, Kips. I clicked on that bad boy, and I just clicked into the middle of the video. Like, I just skipped the whole beginning and the whole end, and I just went to the middle. And I pressed play for like 5 seconds. And I was like, God damn it. I need to hear the rest of this immediately. That was one of those moments where I was like, my delayed gratification. I don't want it anymore. Nah, I don't want to wait anymore. I need this now. Son of a bitch, dude. This is what I do, by the way. So, like, this is my little secret for y'all that bothered to be here, right? When a teaser comes out, I never watch the whole teaser because I don't want to, like, you know, with my channel, like, some of these teasers are mad long, right? And then there are people that do reactions to teasers and shit like that. I ain't got the time for that, you know? Every once in a while I could pull something up like that, but, like, I mean, it takes so long to just, like, record it and edit these things. Not even the recording, but, like, the processing, like, the stuff that your computer has to do afterwards to upload it on. Like, for, like, a 30-second teaser, I'm not going to spend an hour and a half, you know? It's just ridiculous. So, anyway, I try to avoid teasers at all costs. But if it's something I'm really, really looking forward to, I click into the middle of the video and I watch it for 5 seconds. Because I don't want to spoil the beginning, I don't want to spoil the end. I just figure the middle will give me something. It's something that's probably going to be totally wrong and not accurate at all to what the video is actually going to be about, but it satiates me, you know? A little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, the part that I heard, it was enough that I almost broke my no teasers policy. Alright, where was I? Track 5 is Fate, track 6 is Spirit, track 7 is Rockin' Me, track 8 is Clang, track 9 is Turn Me On, track 10 is Carry On Living, and then 12 is An Enemy, which I heard them do live before the puzzle acoustic experience. But I'm going to listen to that recorded because I haven't heard that yet. And then Alive or Dead and the bonus track. Have I heard Clang before? That sounds so familiar. I don't think so, though. Alright. Kibbs, you're the most important man here. Give me the go when you want me to go. Because I'm ready. If you're ready. Don't call me honey, honey. Okay, that's all. Hey, Kibbs, honestly, your vote's the only one that I care about right now. You're the commissioner. Last track is Honey. Gotcha. I like honey. Honey's cool. I like sugar. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can't live without you. Ready? And remember, okay? So, we're gonna... If there's any audio problems, just tell me during the first song. So we could, you know, fix it right away. I know, guys. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play! I mean, we are in the rock and roll zone already. Ooh, triplets. We got some, like, Metallica-style triplets. And then, like, some Megadeth riffing right there. Psyche going up high. Cool. 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 Hey, this is a great... So, this is almost like the opposite of... What was the last album called? Damn it, I don't remember. But I remember saying that I didn't like how it started. This, to me, is like the perfect way to start. You know what I'm saying? We came in there with the hard rock and roll feels, right? Get some Metallica-esque triplets playing in there. Got a little bit of that sort of Dave Mustaine style also, like towards the end of that verse where it was like he was kind of you know, in a distorted way bringing out chords but playing the notes from the chords, right? And then it went into the that's such a mega... That's like a Dave Mustaine straight off the pages style of riffing right there, honestly. Yeah, so she does sound a little different here, right? Psyche? I feel like her voice sounds like a little more... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds like a little bit more... Like she's really pushing it. She's really pushing it up there. So is this before or after she got her vocals fixed? Vocal cords. So far, the song sounds actually really cool. Now, the one thing I will say that's actually different than, like, what I'm used to with them is Konami's not shredding behind this chorus. This chorus is a regular chorus. But it's kind of cool because it's like almost the opposite of the verse. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times their verses will be, at least their first verse will be a lot more simple, and then when you get to the chorus, we've got the shredding in the background. So this is right after her vocal cords were fixed. Okay, cool. So what songs did she come out, like what the last album that I listened to, they were fixed in that one too, right? Because that was after this. No? Oh, it was between these two. I get it. I'm stupid. It was between these two. Yeah, you could definitely hear her straining a little bit while she's singing here. By the way, guys, it's fucking 90 degrees, and I've turned my AC off for this, so I will probably need to put that back on at some point. It's gonna get real hot. Okay, let's keep going. Cool lead riff over on the right headphone. Hey, it's on. There's a second one on the left. Okay, hold on. Sorry. These are the type of things I need to go back and hear. These are the things that you don't hear if you don't have the headphones on, right? Like there's a lead riff going on the right side for the first half of this, and then a second lead on a higher octave comes in over on the left-hand side. It's not Miku doing that though. Like I know it's not Miku doing that on the recording, but it wouldn't even be there live, I don't think, because I could still hear the chords being played throughout consistently. I love shit like that, by the way. Like when they hide these little leads underneath the production. It sounds so good when you like find it. Oh, I lied. There is no chords there. So that's actually two dueling leads being played right here. Do they ever play this song live? I would love... What's up, WB? I would love to see Miku try to play this lead with Konami. Let me go back just one more time. This is my favorite part of the song so far. Really cool. Really cool. Nice! Really good to hear that, Gibbs. This song, it's like straight up rock and roll until you get to the chorus. And then the chorus is like J-rock, you know? It's a very obvious difference. Yo, honestly, she almost sounds totally different, like a different singer here. Like it's so unfamiliar the way that she sounds. She's like, her vocals are so much deeper, they feel so much more compressed. It is very noticeable. You guys are right. She got like a whole different tone, you know? She's like down an octave. Akane having some fun right there too. She really adds so much creativity to those transitions. Ooh. Wow, I almost feel bad for her. For Psyche. Awesome. Yeah, fantastic start to the album. That is how you start an album right there. It's not like the best Band-Maid song that I've ever heard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna like over exaggerate here, but I think that there are placements. You know, like I'm big on album structure. You know, just like I'm big on song structure, I'm really big on where you play songs on an album to get the most out of it, and that's the type of thing where it's like one of those you know, sort of it's like the epitome of Band-Maid, you know, rock version. It's that sound. It's got that sound to it. So it comes in, it's nice and fast, it's rock and roll heavy, it gives you those J-rock choruses, you hear a cool solo, stuff like that, you know? As my old job texts me. Yeah, so by the way, are we still live? It says I only have one viewer now. What is going on here? Did this stream shut off again? Am I the only person watching my own stream? That can't be right. I'm almost certain that I can see at least 2 of you in the chat right now. Okay, it's just lying to me then. YouTube, come on, bro. Get your shit together. All right, let's hop into the second one. Did I finish talking about what I wanted to say? Oh, I just thought it was a pretty cool song. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that Play comes right after this. Okay, there are people here. YouTube, you're a liar. Not cool, man. Play comes right after this. We just listened to Play like 30 times. But it's an awesome song. You know what I mean? It was like one of the first songs I ever heard by Band-Maid, and it definitely was one of those ones that won me over. So I think these two starting off together is great. Honestly, at this point, I don't know what One and Only is going to sound like. I don't know what One and Only is going to sound like, but what I would do if I were them, if they have these songs on this album, is this is one where I would probably want to either take it down or take it up. You know? A little difference. Let's see what's going on here. Number 3. I like the experimental intro right there. Oh, it's heavy on the synth here, too. Ooh, yeah! Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So, like, just to be clear, I wonder if the intentional compression on her vocals right now, the production compression, not your vocal cords being compressed, but the literal compression that you put on production afterwards is intentional to kind of cover up for the fact that she does need that surgery at this point. But I really like how this is totally, the vibe here is totally different than the first 2 songs. Especially this. You don't hear them do this a lot. The chunks. Reminds me a little of Thrice. Does anybody know what the song is about? It sounds like it's it's about somebody that they're in love, Psyche's in love with, I guess. One and only. You're my one and only, right? It sounds like she's singing like that. Her vocals sound much better in this song, I've got to say. Post compression set, this whole chorus thing that's going on here. Like, her vocals sound pretty normal here. I wouldn't have noticed any issues in this song. I think the other song was just so high and so fast paced that, like, when you have an issue and you're trying to do that, it's really going to run you down really fast. I mean, performing that live was probably really, really difficult for her at the time. This one, it's much more like you get to relax a lot more. This sounds like a song that's a little bit more personal, you know? A little less like, let's go. A little more like, hit me here. Definite, a little bit of like early 2000s punky vibes, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, I like that. You hear those drums come in there? Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! That's a transition for you. Let's take that back a little bit. I love their transitions, as you guys know. Dude, that part right there, it's like, I'm trying to put my finger on what they're doing exactly to make it sound cooler than normal. Because build-ups are so common, you know what I mean? Especially build-ups when you go into the palm mutes, like they're doing. I think the difference is that they're playing triplets, and I'm pretty sure Akane is matching the triplets with her bass drum. Yeah, I think so. It makes it sound so much heavier. You know, I love little things like that, man. It just brings up the heaviness aspect. Because the song is really light, too. But, like, these little parts. As the main theme for the upcoming anthology film, Kurubana. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that, guys? Oh, man. A nice little bluesy interlude, which felt like completely out of tune, but obviously intentionally out of tune. Like, you know, when I say out of tune, I don't mean it sounds bad. I mean, what's the word? I gotta look this up, guys. This was recorded after her surgery? Now you guys are confusing me a lot. Hold on. I want to look something up real quick. The meaning of something. Dissonant chords are combinations that sound jarring, like middle C and C sharp. This is the word I was looking for. Dissonance. Dissonance. That's what I mean when I say out of tune. Oh, she was fully recovered at this point? Okay, so then maybe that song she was just like really stressing to get that one out. Honestly, because it did sound like she was compressed a lot. It was really high and it was really fast. But I've heard her do stuff high and fast live a lot, so I know she's capable of it. I'm just going to assume she's gotten better at this point, you know? Because you could definitely hear a struggle in her voice, and can't lie about that. Yes. See, I've always heard the word dissonance before. This is the problem with being a musician that was never trained properly, you know? I don't know any of the terminology. But I've always heard smarter people than me use the word dissonance to explain things that I couldn't explain. That's what that is, though. That's what that is. That thing right there, that was dissonant. I love that, by the way. You hear how high Misa is playing right now, by the way? She's like up here on the bass. I like the little breaks of the song. This is a really good song. This is a really good style of like slower band-made song. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of bands, even Band-Maid in some of their songs, like I look at a song like Daydreaming, which I like, it really pulls on my heartstrings, right? And I think they really hit it out of the park with that one because of the emotion that goes with it, like the feeling that goes with it. But this song is almost like even more, there's more going on in it. Like these little breaks that they're taking, the little, like, that dissonant section and that little build up that they did right there, I feel like there's more going on in this one, but it's still getting that nice sort of, like, slower, more romanticized version of Band Maid across. Like, you still get the same sort of feeling to it. This one's just got a little bit more intricacy to it, I think. And not quite as much emotion, though. You know what I mean? But along the same lines, like the same vibes. My reviews of Domination and Wonderland are from the concert where Psyche is killing it. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I've heard Band Maid in concert. Obviously, people have shown me, like, the best versions, most of them, right? But I've heard a couple on my own, you know? And I think that Psyche is, when she's at her best, she's absolutely, like my favorite version of vocals. You know what I mean? Like, when she's at her best. But she definitely struggles with some stuff. You know, she's not, like, a flawless vocalist. And I think a lot of it is because of how the songs are written. You know, and especially that Japanese style of rock singing where it's like, it's just, there's so many syllables in a row, you know? But I've definitely noticed that over time, I think her vocals have just gotten better and better. I think that, you know, the older concerts that I've seen, like the clips from concerts that I've seen, I think were, like, not necessarily as good as the ones that are coming out today. Bringing back that synth here for the end. It's posing just as the intro and the outro. I didn't really hear it throughout the course of the song. It's a cool song. Another cool one. Yeah, so neither of those songs are going to be my favorite Band Maid songs, but they're both, like, solid Band Maid songs, you know? Alright, as we know, Domination Live is one of the coolest performances ever. It's definitely the thing that sold me 100% on them. Let's jump over to Fate. Whoa! That change! Hold on. I'm going to start that over again. Was I the only one? Did I get tricked into believing that was going to be twice as fast as it was? I feel like I did. I feel like they tricked me somehow. That's so weird. That was so weird. Akane, like, started playing a fast beat and then instantly the next second went into halftime. Hey, we're getting some stoner rock here. A little bit of Clutch, if you know who Clutch is. I can actually hear Miku with the background vocals, too. Yo. So I gotta say, like, this is, like, along the lines of, like, Manners and Thrill. It's, like, really classic rock sound. You know what I mean? What are you guys saying about this? Fate was the only song that I was able to digest after I had discovered them. The most rock classical. Yeah, it's a classic rock song. Straight up. But what's cool about this and what makes it different than the other classic rock songs that you would hear, you know, at least not from the great classic rock bands, Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. They're special, obviously. But from, like, the basic, the average, They're not playing with time elongations as much as Maid does here. A lot of these things feel like they're in... so they are sitting in this 4/4 zone, right? The timing based 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But because of the little breaks and the little stops and the little changes that they do from line to line, it almost feels like these sections are going to end a little earlier than they're going to, and then they get elongated as it's going on. But realistically, that's not what's happening. It's just like another trick to your ear, just like in the beginning when it sounded like Akane was going to go into a fast drum beat and instantly went into a halftime beat right there. I love doing little stylistic choices like this. Like, that chorus was really fun to listen to because of all the changes. But it also wasn't changes that are, like, jarring. It was changes that felt like they were building to the end of it. You know, before that, hey, came back in afterwards. I really enjoy stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoy classic rock, the sound, the overall vibe to classic rock. But there are so many classic rock bands I think are just average. You know what I mean? Because they will just sit in the chords and they'll play the 4/4 and that's all they'll do. And they'll be repetitive and long. But that was cool. That was a cool way to do that. No, I'm not talking about Black Hole. Black Hole is a different kind of thing, man. It's on a different planet. Well, a black hole. It's a different universe, I guess. Different reality. The fact of the matter is, they do both of these things so damn well, like the progressive stuff and the classic rock stuff, so damn well that I just feel like, you know what they haven't really done yet? Have they? What's the song? Maybe they have. What's the song, in your guys' opinion, that they have taken their progressive side and their classic rock side and combined it to the best degree? Like, what song represents both sides of them at the same time perfectly? Is there one? Have they made a song like that yet? I mean, Warning is like kind of like that, but I feel like Warning stays a little closer. Different is too progressive, you know? Like, I don't know. It's an interesting question. This one's cool. I like this. I really like this really slow time signature. Not time signature. Tempo. Hey, harmonies. Hey, artificial harmonics. Nice little cool little lead down that scale there too. Oh yeah, this is easy listening, man. I like this. And that little transition. Does it get more classic rock than that? Does it? No. It's a great chorus, by the way. This is one of those Maid choruses. The ones you don't forget. Konami over here now. Hey! Did you guys hear Misa there? Yeah, let's hear that one more time. It's really hidden in the back. Right there. It is definitely not Manners. If they said that it's Manners, I disagree with them. I will tell that to them in their face. Manners is a classic rock sound. I hear like no progression, no progressive style choices in that, except for maybe the very end, maybe like the very, very end, like the outro. But that's like barely even part of the song. I think the closest, The Enemy Within Me. What song is that? The Bridge in Unseen World. Yeah, there are bridges that are going to do that. There are parts that are going to do that. But I'm a whole song. I'm looking for a whole song. What is the... Why might be the right choice there, Matt. I almost want to listen to why after this and figure it out. Whoa! Wow, that was an entrance to the solo. Okay, so that was progressive. That whole thing was crazy, man. That was a what the hell? Who do they think they are jumping into solo like that? Just changing the scale. Like, she's just changing the scale. The beginning scale was different than the end scale. The hell? That was so cool. Oh, they changed it there. I love this, man. What a way to build that up. Changing the third line of a chorus is always a great move. Hey, where we going? Back to the beginning. No, I love that song. That was my favorite song so far. That one was awesome. But also, can I say, great placement on the album. Great placement on the album. Right after Domination, which also has a pretty classic rock sound, but it's got a pretty progressive bridge in there also. This one really, like that solo that came in was definitely like that was different, man. More dissonance, right? More dissonance in there. But like this one was just like, I mean, it amps me up. It just made me want to, like, you know, da 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 da, yeah, hey. That was good stuff right there. That, I think, possibly I like that better than the songs I had even heard on the album with Play and Domination before them. I don't know. Let's not have recency bias just yet. I thought that was pretty good though. That was a great track. All right, Spirit, right? That was weird. Yes. Akane, my girl, do your thing. Alright, so far this one is definitely more along the lines of a J-rock sound than a classic rock sound. At least in my opinion it is. Thank you, Tina, for posting the link for anybody that's having trouble getting over here. I like the sound so far. The song is pretty cool. Sounds nice. I'm not sure it's done anything to you know, pull me in just yet. if I'm being totally honest. It's just there's just not like I don't know. Let's reserve judgment. One of my problems is honestly I don't really like leads like this, generally speaking. The ones where it's one note and then you go into another note and it's just like played fast. I'm not a huge fan of that sound, and that's just not like, that's just personal preference. I like that though. That's cool. That's really cool. Always count on Maid for the second verse to bring in. I like this part though. Okay, so far this second verse pre-chorus I'm enjoying more than the first one. Hey! Akane, man, she's hitting hard here. One bass note. Whoa. I think the song has gotten a lot cooler, actually. So this is why I don't speak too soon. Honestly, the chorus isn't my favorite chorus. The first verse leading into the first chorus made the song just sound like sort of like a typical J-Rock sound, like WB is saying over there. But once that first verse, that first chorus ended, and they went into the second verse with the that little riff there for the second verse, the lead in to the second chorus sounded better because of that verse, in my opinion. And then going into that, Akane just machine gun style with that solo that was almost like it was a solo being played over no melody underneath, which I think was actually kind of cool for this situation. I kind of want to rewind it. Hey, you know what? This is my channel. I'm gonna do it. Akane coming in with that super speed demon beat, I thought was really, really fucking cool. And I was waiting for the melody to hit throughout that solo, like for one of the notes in the back to change, but it didn't. It was a repeating, single sound, and the solo was being played. Basically, there was a lot going on underneath it, but it has the same effect as like an a cappella solo. You know what I mean? So I think that let's listen to it again. This song is one of those ones that I think you have to listen to a couple times to really appreciate it properly. You are right, aren't you there, Kibbs? You are right. I knew it sounded familiar there, those first few notes, but I couldn't point it out in my head. I didn't want to be that guy that was like, I've heard this before, because I have done that with her solos before. But you're absolutely right. But it's not that one. It's not the it's like it's a different one, right? Or is it a different part of it? I do like, if I'm being honest, and I don't want to sound like I'm being like, a defender for the sake of being a defender, but I honestly think that it sounded different here. That little scale going down than it did the first time that we heard it in a different one of her solos. Then because of the background having no melody to it, you know, I think that kind of really changed the whole vibe of it. I don't mind reusing parts like that either. It's not like I think that that's a crime or anything like that, as long as the rest of what's going on, I mean, if it's the first thing that you think about, it might be a problem. But you guys are thinking about that because you've heard it a million times, right? And for me, who usually does pick up on stuff like that, I didn't really pick up on it right away. So I'm not looking at it as a problem. I actually think this part's pretty damn cool. And I like that this comes after the really fast solo. Hey, nice flip up there by Psyche. She hasn't done that a lot on this album so far. Miku sounds good there too. I feel like I could really hear the background vocals for some reason. Ooh, that's cool. That was a cool solo too. I like that. I almost wish that they were put together though, because the first one was so short. So was that one. Just stick them all together. Make one really nice long solo. Sometimes I'm craving that. You guys know that. Sometimes I'm craving that. And Konami rarely ever gives a long solo, even though we know she's capable of it. So my thoughts on that song were that I think that my initial impressions kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and it was like a struggle for me to get to the end and appreciate it as much as I think that I would have if it wasn't for the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So like, I really liked everything from the second verse on. And you know what? Here's the deal. It's not my favorite because I don't really love the chorus. So even though the second verse made the chorus sound better, I think that it's sort of sort of a forgettable chorus when you contrast it with other band-made choruses that are like the one that we just heard from Fate, which it is really like, you know, I just loved that chorus, and it wasn't like they were doing anything crazy in it from like an instrumental standpoint. It was the way that it was written. It was the way that the vocal melody was written. This one was a little standard, you know? But I did like the stuff that they did in between. So this isn't like something that I would skip while I would be listening to this album. I would still listen to this song. I just don't think it would be on the top of my list. Alright. Let's pop in the next one, which is Rockin' Me. I feel like I've heard about this one. I feel like y'all have mentioned this to me before. Rockin' Me. Is this one of those ones that everybody hates? I need to know before I hop into here. Is this one of the ones that everybody hates? I want to know what I'm getting into. There are so few skips in the whole discography. Rockin' Me is Miku solo. Everybody hates Start Over. Okay, good to know. Alright. Miku solo. What does that mean? Does that mean that she's singing on it? Or she wrote it? Oh, Miku only vocals. Cool. Let's get into this then. Rockin' Me. Here we go. Miku po. Claps. That's so perfect for her, isn't it? Hey. Hey! Holy shit. Okay. 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 All right. So, first of all, I love this. I think that the songwriting in this one is tremendous. I almost forgot I was on camera for a second there because I was just thinking about stuff. Miku sounds great. In fact, I think she sounds better here than she has in some of the other things that I've heard her do lead vocals in. I also love the vibe of this song, which is really, this is a weird connection to make, but I'm getting like, parts of this are like Panic at the Disco style vibes. You know what I mean? Like, just the way that the drums and the guitar are playing together, it sounds really bouncy, you know? It sounds really bouncy. I really like all the switch ups. I love Konami's. I'm gonna break this down like piece by piece, I think, because this so far is the song that's intriguing me the most. That's cool, like that organ sound that's coming in there too. Sounds way different level. The album one is the album one is harder sounding live. She skips playing rhythm. It's all about the audience interaction. Interesting. For what it's worth, I really like Start Over, but I know I might have to watch this live too. This song seriously has like, what style of music would you say like Panic at the Disco or like Fall Out Boy before they became like mainstream pop artists? You know, they sort of had like, this is more of like a, you know, that it's like that mixture of pop punk and mainstream rock, you know, that style of sound. This one really has that. I like that music. I don't love those bands that I just mentioned, to be honest. This is like a good version of that. You know what I mean? Not that they're bad bands. I don't dislike them either. I'm just very neutral on them. But like this to me is like, when you listen to it, this is like that style of music but played really well. So I think like the claps right away are perfect for Miku. Like her vibe, her bouncy, happy vibe, right? There's that organ sound again, right? Then you get the stop and you get that little bass line, which I love. You know I love those transition lines. So now we're still bouncing, but we've got sort of like a new guitar riff over here. Going down the scale. Then back up. Now over here, we got a Konami shredding part, right? And Miku's really, really doing a great job of floating into her head voice. You know? And this too, man, so that you break it. Very cool sounds. And honestly, that part that we just listened to could have served as the chorus, but it's only working as a pre-chorus to get into this chorus, which is cool too. It's almost like a double chorus part, but it's not. They're so different that that's not what's happening, you know? It's just that they're both so catchy they can act the same way. Well, you know what? Miku's live vocals, And just to respond to what you guys are talking about, so I haven't heard the live version, right? But you've definitely, it's obvious to notice that Miku's vocals live, while they're usually more pronounced than the ones on the studio albums, it's just easier to hear her when she's live. It's very obvious that she's very light toned and airy sound. You know, it's almost like a very small voice. You know, so like, when you put production behind it, you can increase the size of it, but I think that's just her natural voice. So no matter what, when you put Miku in a recording area and actually record her like she's the lead vocals, I think it's always going to sound stronger than her live performance is going to, just because of the way that she sounds and her voice is natural, just the natural sound of it. But that being said, I think that you can do things like as a backup vocal, she sounds so much better live, which is so interesting, you know, because it's the opposite of what I'm talking about right now. I don't know what you could do to make her live vocals as like a lead sound as heavy as they sound on the recorded albums. But I'm sure that there's something that she could put on the mic just to like sort of equalize it a little bit better. Sometimes band-made performances, they don't have all their stuff equalized the way that I would have done it personally myself. And you can hear that with Konami's guitar very often, you know, where I just think it's way too quiet. Oh, shit. Whoa! Bring on the jazz. This fucking verse is awesome. Hey! We got a keyboard in the back too. It's that organ sound. This is the one. This is the one, boys. Hey. Konami's doing the backup vocals, also really cool. Whole thing sounds great. I think our vocals sound fantastic here. Fantastic. I absolutely loved that song. That song was a banger. That's one of my favorite songs by them that I've heard in a long time. Oh yeah, I like this better than Sayonara Dori. Not even close. It's like not even close for me. The first time I heard Sayonara Dori, I was like, you know, it was okay. It was fine. It grew on me later on. I learned to appreciate it a little bit more, but this was like instantly awesome to me. Like pretty much every part of this song, it was really memorable. It doesn't sound like any of their other songs. Like it really doesn't sound like any of their other songs. I don't know if any of their songs are as bouncy as this one. But to keep that bouncy catchiness and have all of those little technical intricacies in there and like all the, oh man, so much fresh shit. I would like to hear them do another one, a song that has like this vibe today too, because imagine them taking that and like adding their newfound sort of like heavy progression side to it a little bit. I think that would have been really, really cool too. I'd love to hear them like revisit this style of song, or even like do a live performance of this song and add like a new part. It seems like you guys are saying that this song live they mostly do for performative things, which is I like when they do that stuff. It's cute. She's cute, But this as a song was like one of my favorite songs that I've heard in a while from them, honestly. So like, I'm almost a little disappointed because I'd want them to take this one seriously. I don't know. That was a banger. That was a banger and a half. That was a banger and a mash. Okay, what's next? Clang. I've heard a lot about this song. Have I listened to this song? I don't think so. I think I've just heard a ton about it. Let's go. Okay, fucking cool riff to start out with. I'm just going to put it out there. Rockin' Me Right Now is my favorite song on this album so far, including Domination and Play. Okay. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, guys. It's a little quiet for me, so there we go. Yeah. This is the riff for the song? It sounded like the beginning of a solo. Damn, dude. So when we're talking about their fucking progressive side, that it stood out there a lot in the beginning. If you guys have ever heard Protest the Hero, there was a lot of that in there. And they're just like a progressive band, right? This to me is like early signs of their progression. Yeah, fuck it. Very cool. Very cool. This riff is weird as hell. Almost a little Van Halen in there, too. You guys hear the Van Halen? Like a Panama sound. Damn. Little bit of a production issue I have here. There's definitely a cool lead happening with Konami underneath, but I literally can barely hear it. Barely hear it. Y'all hear the Van Halen in there too? Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. This song is a banger right now, but this lead, man, like I can hear it over here, but like even when I remove the left ear, it's almost silent. Hey, I'm going down the scale over here, man. The music is so smartly written. I love that, man. And then you hear a little bit of a second lead over here. Fucking A, man. This is a Konami song, ain't it? This is a Konami song. I mean, I'm not going to bitch too much about the lead being too quiet because the rest of the song, it's all Konami. I think she's knocking it out of the park right here. I wasn't sure if that was a pre-chorus or chorus. That when the... Let's take it back a little bit again. This part. What a cool... I mean, this fucking riff is cool as hell, man. Yeah, she's shredding the whole time. See, like, I want to bitch about her lead not being enough, like I was, and I will again in the future, I guarantee it. But the whole thing is just Konami, so like, why bitch, right? Like, this is again just her playing a cool riff, and then the transition will be her again. It's like every single one of her solos is 4 lines, and I want it to be 8 lines. I want it to be 8 lines. I don't... All that means is I'm going to have to listen to it twice. The whoa-ohs, man. They're grabbing me from the catchy point. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shredding going on here. There's a lot of cool riffs going on here from Konami, right? But this whoa-oh-oh is what's gonna bring me back. You know, to want to sing along. It's a good combo. It's a good combo. When they nail this combo is when I like Band Maid the best. When they nail we're gonna go fast and be crazy and have cool riffs. But also, we're going to give you, like, this really catchy hook. It's when they're at their best. Hey. What an interesting speed for this whoa-oh-ohs, too, right? Way faster than I would expect it to normally be. Very cool. I gotta go back. Oh my god, I'm dying. I stopped paying attention for a second. Sorry. I think I just coughed one of my lungs out. Goddamn, Joel. Give me 2 seconds. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to take this back a little bit before I lost all of my ability to live a normal person's life. Oh, jeez. Alright, what are you guys talking about before I do this? Let's see. They're incredible at this, technically good and catchy at the same time. Damn right. Misa's the dark Sith side of things, and Konami is Jedi. It's a banger, but so damn catchy, damn right. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Alright, let's go. Let's take this back like Right here. Oh my god, I can't help but just hear Van Halen here, man. Yeah, damn, dude. Konami all over that shit right there. That was Konami special right there. You go to the music store and you ask for a Konami special and they're going to serve you up shit like that. Like that. Yeah, that was another banger, dude. This album is full of bangers. Holy shit, dude. Like, I don't think I've been giving it enough credit up to... What song? What track number was that? 8? 8? And out of these 8, like, these are all really... Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Spirit, obviously. But again, like I said, it's not even like a skipper. You know what I mean? But these songs are fucking all fucking B+ or above. We got honor roll students all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of honor roll students. Let me look at the track list real quick one more time because Rockin' Me and Clang being right next to each other is fucking great. I like where Spirit is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though it's a song that wasn't my favorite on the album, if I were to put it somewhere on the album so far, that is exactly where I would have put it. Turn On Me, I think, is a tribute to Metallica. That'd be interesting. Everybody good over here? Y'all enjoying? I'm enjoying this, I gotta say. I love live streaming Bandmade shit, man. It is the easiest thing for me to stream. It's so easy to listen to Bandmade, you know? Alright. Whoa. Whoa, what did I just do? Cool. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, let's see. Next one is Turn Me On. Let's do it, baby. Holy shit, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Who said that? Vladimir? You're not wrong that does sound like sort of like new Metallica, right? Like that sort of sounds like Death Magnetic Metallica. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's minor scale too. It's the Metallica scale. This is what I would call the Metallica scale. Yeah, it actually really sounds like a Death Magnetic song. Holy shit. I don't know if I would have picked up on that if you didn't bring it up, but now that it's in my head, it's all I can think about. Not anymore. By the way, I haven't talked about it in a couple songs, but Psyche's vocals sound absolutely fine here. So, like, I honestly think that song might have just been, like, maybe it was the recording of the song. What track was that? That was number 2, right? Or 3? No, it was 1. It was I Can't Live Without You. I think that song might just be kind of, that might have been, like, not the greatest take, or that song might be a bit tougher to sing or something. But, because, like, this, everything else I've heard her do, it sounds perfectly fine, so I don't know. Now we're getting that old school rock and roll sound again for this pre-chorus. Whoa. Hold on. Another catchy chorus. Okay, so I'm digging this. Let me just say this. That they're doing something that I don't know if I've ever heard Maid do in another song. Or if I have, I haven't picked up on it. But they're using the intro riff as the chorus. You know, she's singing over the intro riff there. And then they're continuing to play it afterwards, too. I can't think of another Maid song where they do that, where they use the intro riff as a chorus and then continue to play that same riff afterwards, but without the vocals as the post-chorus. It's something that a lot of other bands do, but I can't recall Maid ever doing it. Love to hear that, Vlad. This pre-chorus, man, might be the coolest part of the song. I love how heavy rock and roll it goes there. It's really interesting, too, how much her vocals changed this part. Because in the beginning, like I was saying, it sounded like something off of Death Magnetic, but when she's singing over it, it sounds nothing like it. Nothing like a Metallica song. It sounds like a Maid song. You know? It's just such a different vibe. She's adding this whole, like, catchy J-rock sound to it, and it's amazing how much the vocal melody can change it. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So, not only did she double the solo length like I asked for, but she even gave me another half bar at the end. Another half bar right at the end. Extended it for a couple more notes. Matt says, you wanted 8 bars and you got them. I got 8.5, baby. 8.5 bars. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That was good shit right there. Oh, and let's just talk about the bass. Can we talk about the bass for a second here? The back and forth with the guitar and the bass line, man. And the bass, and then Misa came in and she was playing it together with her for a little while until it went full solo. Listen to that fucking bass tone, man. Jesus. You know what's so cool about that transition? That you're hearing the bass hit the final note, and the final note that the bass hits, which is like the loudest note that the bass hits because it's the highest, is the first note of the beginning of the solo from Konami too. It sounds so good, that transition. It's like almost, it's just flows so nicely. No, Vlad. We need that treble, but I get what you're trying to reference there. That's great. That's great. That transition. gotta finish with the Kane. Yeah. Yeah. This is the shit that I when I hear these things, man. You know, this reminds me of like the Domination bridge when I heard the live Domination bridge the first time. It's fucking cool, man. It's fucking cool. It's good shit. Good shit. And again, like another one of these choruses, man, where it's like, na, 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 na. Hey, I like that guitar harmony at the end there too. It was almost like it stopped sounding like Metallica after the very beginning, and then they brought it back there just for that last couple notes. Hey, remember when it sounded like Metallica? Another Metallica. I'm gonna take it back to the beginning one more time. Let me just say that song was awesome. I really enjoyed that song. Again, these three in a row are, man, this is like solid shit. This is like Buffy season 4 episodes 8, 9, and 10. Nobody's gonna understand that reference but me. But bangers, 3 in a row. Damn. I just want to hear the beginning one more time because I want to figure out if they changed anything or if it was just like the evolvement. Nope, that's not a word. Evolution of the sound throughout the like of the song changed it like within our heads, like it tricked our brains into thinking that it changed, or if they actually changed the notes. Hey, we got a Buffy fan. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that comment right there. Not gonna listen to the whole thing again, guys. I just want to hear the beginning again. Hold on, did somebody just go oh in the background? Did you guys hear that? No, it's exactly the same. So they didn't change. They didn't change it at all. We got more than one Buffy fan out of the 6 people that are here. 3 of us are Buffy fans. That's fucking crazy. All right, but anyway, yeah, dude. So like, Buffy season 4, episode 8, Pangs. Episode 9, Something Blue. Episode 10, Hush. Just 3 bangers in a row. Top-notch episodes, and this is how I feel about these three tracks in a row, man. Rockin' Me, Clang, and Turn Me On. I don't know what sound I'm making right now, but it means good things. Good things, I say. Yeah, man. A lot of good shit coming out of this right now. Anyway, what was I saying about that? I don't know. That was just another banger. Oh, yeah. Was that Misa on her bass? It literally sounds like somebody going, I thought they were trying to replicate a James Hetfield sound right there. Yeah, damn right, nerds of a certain age. I guess that's Misa's bass. Oh, it sounds like a vocal, though. Okay, anyway, let's just keep going. 4 Buffy fans, that's what I'm talking about. This is the greatest group ever, obviously. We're listening to Band Maid and talking Buffy. It doesn't get much better than this. All right, track 10, Carry On Living. Cool. Both vocals here. We got both of them going. I find it really interesting that they're both doing vocals the whole time. You know? Hey, WB. Bruh. Just take it, man. Just accept it. Just accept who you are at the heart. You know? Pure Buffy fan. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to be ashamed. It's okay. It's okay, bud. They played Carry On Living in Europe at the end of the show. Obviously, they save us from committing seppuku right after the end of the concert over the feeling of bereavement. I kind of want to look up the lyrics of this song. It is definitely a J-Rock song. The coolest part about it so far to me is that they're doing double vocals, and it's not even like Psyche's that much louder than Miku. I think it sounds really good like that. Akane's definitely having fun with this one too. Very interesting build-up. Nah. Get out of here, Travis. Out! No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to take that back a little bit because I was reading chat. Firefly's awesome too. I'm not going to hate on Firefly. That was a cool way to get into the solo. You know, like they changed the, they went down the scale in the transition so that the solo could start at a different part. I really like when bands do that, instead of just following directly from the chorus or wherever they were before that. Hey, nice vocals. Oh, what the fuck? Cool. That whole thing was cool, man. I liked everything in the last like 30 seconds. This last 30 seconds was my favorite part, especially starting with the. I can't stress enough, and I've said it a million times. I will say it every time I notice it. Misa's bass tone is the greatest bass tone in the history of music that I have ever heard. I am not joking. I am not being biased. When I hear her bass play by itself, it like gives me ASMR, bro. And I don't even get the normal ASMR feeling. You know, that ASMR people are like, oh, it feels like someone's tickling your head. First of all, I wouldn't want anyone tickling my head. That's fucking weird. But second of all, even if that did happen and I enjoyed it, this is better than that. Like, I fucking love the sound of her bass tone. No exaggeration at all. This, oh my god, it's like, it's an eargasm. Really like those vocals, man. Really like them. And that is so weird. So random. Nice chorus, ring out, you know, for that first line. I really like when bands do that too. Reminds me of Dreamcatcher's Endless Night. I mean, obviously, a lot of bands have done that before. It's a nice little sort of cliche thing to do at the end of a song, where you take the final chorus and you ring out that note, that first chord of the final chorus, and there's no drums, and then the drums halfway through come in with a roll, and then you start it up again. Maid's done that a couple times before too. It's just a really good, nice sound to implement. Come on, Konami. Bring it to me, baby. Cool. I love the last minute of this song. I love the last minute of this song. Is this song about suicide? I'll look this up real quick. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Band Maid, Carry On Living lyrics. Come on, in English, obviously. Let's see what this has to say. I'm going to read this out loud for you guys. I'm going to do it faster. I finally realized that I'm in this. Okay, I'm not going to do that, actually. I changed my mind. Carry On Living is the only this sweet thing. Okay, the English lyrics are a little messed up, but I'm going to do my best to translate properly. The scattered fragment will be collected today as well. The answer is never in someone's profile. Don't be dependent on others. On the opposite, lies will turn into truth. Fall down, stand up. Seeing my thought is a threat. Before we lose ourselves in the darkness, let's stick our life in a lifeline. So it definitely feels like it's an anti-depression, sort of like anti-suicide, like try to get control of your life sort of song. I want to read a little bit more. I want to see if there's a better translation for this, because that this translation sucks. There's really not anything good over here that I'm seeing. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. But it definitely sounds like it's got a good message to it, you know. And I appreciate that. Travis, I feel a very similar way. I feel a really similar way, where you can turn on a band. So Travis said the rhythm section of Band Maid has ruined a lot of other music for me. And it's like, you can turn on a band that's really, really nasty, and you know that all of the instrumentalists are great, right? And there could be like a guitarist that's playing a really fucking awesome lead, and you really respect and appreciate and like the sound of it. But the rhythm sections are almost always lacking. Like 95% of the bands I listen to, the rhythm section is the lacking part. And as somebody that played rhythm guitar and did backup vocals in my band and wrote the music, I was constantly, you know, unimpressed with myself if I was just playing a normal rhythm. I hated it, you know what I mean? So I had to come up with my own parts that were separate from the parts that was coming up for the lead guitarist, right? So it was like, I respect and appreciate that so damn much. So damn much, you know? Anyway, the last minute of this song was really, really cool. The rest of the song I was only okay with. So I think that if I knew the lyrics and could get into the emotion of the song, I would probably like it a lot. You know what I mean? The sound just, I don't, you know, I kind of feel the same way that I did about Spirit, in that I just just not that memorable of a sound for me for the most part. But that the second half of that last minute, I should say, was really cool. All right. Anemone. So, as I mentioned before, I've heard this live, or sort of live, before the Puzzle acoustic performance. So, let's listen to it. Hold on. This is after the Puzzle acoustic. Okay, so I might have listen to this on my own, because I had the full performance when the puzzle acoustic was there. I had like the full performance, or I had like an hour of it or something like that, and I definitely heard this song from that performance. So I might not have recorded it, might not have been on a reaction or something, but I have definitely listened to it before. Okay, so who's doing the backup vocals? Does anybody know? Because this is Konami's doing the vocals, right? The regular vocals. I'm gonna just Anemone band Maid. Vocals. It's Konami, right? Is Daydreaming after this? I get why they would do that. Was it before this or after this? Oh, it was before this. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would have switched it around. I would have put this before Daydreaming, I think. I think this is a nice lead up into Daydreaming, you know? But Daydreaming being like the heavier version of this style of song, going even slower is an odd choice for me. On the record, it's Miku. Okay, so guys, be clear with me here on this recording right here. If you know, who's doing what vocal parts? Who's doing the lead vocals and who's doing the backup vocals? I'm going to look up the lyrics real quick. Lyrics by Miku. Okay, Psyche lead, Miku backup. So Konami's not doing... Because I'm positive that when I saw the live, Konami was doing the vocals. Okay. Okay, I understand. Lead Psyche, backup Miku. So this is just like a regular Bandmade song to set up here. Alright. Lyrics. Check me out discreetly. I hope in you concealed in the moonlight, although you hold me down. This night seems endless. Get a grip. I know that it's impossible, but this pain, I hold it dearly. No matter how I try to bury it, I'm not giving up. I can't see anything but no other. I'll always be here with you. Our vague relationship was surely always fixated in taking a certain form, rather than getting lost finding the words. I just want us to embrace each other right now. Just one more time, like wishing for it. I ask, why does it feel so hopeless? These feelings are piling up. Check me out, I'm now sure, not without you, to an unknown side of your face. I can't ask your true feelings. In the sleepless night I hear your voice, soaked with your kind lies. My heart would soon destroy everything. No matter how dear you are to me. Slowly up, eventually, the magic spell will be broken. Ooh. The unrepeatable past, like wishing for it, I ask why. Always thinking about it. The dawn is breaking. I'll always be here with you. Damn, there's a lot of lyrics in this song. The proof of this becoming stronger, whenever we meet in the midst of pain, there's always happiness among my endless, overflowing feelings. I only know this one feeling. If we get reborn in the next life, we'll meet again for sure. I kept dreaming of that day, shutting myself in the corner of the night. I wish for stars to never disappear. Huh. Yeah, I got it now, guys. Okay, so it seems like this song is like about being in a relationship with somebody that you're head over heels in love with, but like they don't, you think, or believe, or just have the insecurities that at some point they're gonna break your heart, and you just have to wait for that moment. This is why you shouldn't get married. Oh! Hold on. Jesus Christ, that came out of nowhere. I don't remember that. I don't think that was in the live version. Man, what a cool way to get into the second verse. That came out of nowhere, man. So I honestly think Psyche's vocals sound almost unrecognizable in this song. She doesn't sound like herself. That's why I was wondering if we had like Konami and Miku doing it or something on the on the recorded version. But no, that it's definitely Psyche. It just sounds different. Let's take it back to that transition. That was. I like how a lead comes in over here, under the solo. And then into this like military drum beat, right? Drumline drum beat. It's a totally different style of singing for Psyche, which is throwing me off a little bit, but I think I'm starting to really like it there. Like in this last chorus, I was really getting into it. One of Konami's more interesting solos on this album too, right there. Which I'm glad she did it. She wasn't going over the top. Like this is the opposite of the daydreaming solo, right? Whereas like you're in a slow song, but then when that solo came in, it was like a car driving into a wall, right? Like this one was more like very toned down and respecting the flow of the song. I thought that was really cool. A nice juxtaposition between what would normally be the song that came before this. Though I would still say that what was asked of me before, I definitely still agree. I don't, structure wise, I wouldn't have put these two. You know, when I heard the An Enemy live performance, I don't know if I'm just not remembering it properly or if there was less electric guitars being used for that. Because I just remember it being like mainly acoustic, right? So like, this actually has more of a daydreaming vibe than I remember it having. I would not have stuck these two songs together. This might have been track 2 for me. Honestly. This might have been track 2 for me. Or... yeah, I don't know where else I would put it, though. It'd be a tough call. Double. Another solid song. I've got to say, like, I thought that this song, because of the initial performance that I heard, I thought it was all acoustic. You know? So, obviously, that's not the case for this recorded version. I got to be honest with you, I like the acoustic version better. I don't think this needed as much as it had, personally. I thought the acoustic sound was, like, really, really made for this song. And... I mean, it's my own fault for hearing that version of it before this version, you know? But I'm a little disappointed. I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed that there's as much going on as there was. I really liked it when it was all acoustic. And if I were putting this album together, if it was an all acoustic version, I would have stuck this right before Daydreaming. But because it's not like that, because it is... a lot more similar to how Daydreaming is written, I do not like the placement of this at all. I think that this being right after Daydreaming kind of lessens the impact of both of them, to tell you the truth. I don't know why they do this. They like to put their slow songs right next to each other on their albums sometimes. It's a weird choice for me. I don't like that. I think it makes it really easy to skip those songs if you're not looking for a slow song at the moment. What you want to do is you want to have everything, you know, you want to have no skips, right? You don't want to skip anything. Can you hang on a second? Damn. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the next door neighbor's having some construction done. Try the band Maiko version. Okay, well, that'll probably be, you know, done at some point too. I'm not going to blast through everything right this second though, but I think I would have stuck this, you know. The CD is so well put together. The album is so well put together, honestly, up to this point. Man, where would I have stuck this though? Maybe a track... maybe after Domination, before Fate? Might have done that. I don't know. Anyway, okay, what do we got next? What do we got next? Oh, we're towards the end. It looks like we got 2 left. Alive or Dead, and then the bonus track, which is called Honey. Alive or Dead. A lot of echo on the vocals here. Alright, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not really finding much to like about this one. It's not like it's offending my senses or anything, but I'm not sure that they're doing anything to separate this song from any of the other songs. I'm not seeing anything that stands out. The catchiness is not as catchy as they get. It's not very technical. It feels like sort of like a basic J-rock song, you know? I don't know how I feel. This might be the bottom of the barrel for me, man. For bandmates on this album. Vlad says Alive or Dead is at the bottom of this album for me. Can't argue. But let's see what they do with the bridge, because bridges are where songs are made. Yeah, I don't know. That bridge didn't really change my opinion, if I'm being honest. I think Alive or Dead was written for a movie, and I can't find that info now. Maybe. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, that bridge, normally when I'm kind of on the fence about a song, a bridge can make or break it, like I said, because that's where you get to be the most creative. You usually don't have to worry about working along with the vocals. So the instrumentalists get to go nuts. I didn't really get the impression that they did anything different here. It was a pretty normal solo that led into a build-up back into the chorus. And the build-up wasn't anything really unique or fancy either. So, yeah, I don't know, man. This might be my least favorite Band-Maid song. It's not like it sounds bad. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad, you know. It's not like my ears are like, ugh, get this shit away from me. But it is kind of like, like a filler track, you know? Like that's as filler track as I've heard them put out. I think I didn't really. It's kind of, I don't know. It was kind of boring. Ugh, I don't think I've ever said that about a Band-Aid song before. It's kind of boring. I don't know. Matt says, yeah, they don't do fillers often, but this is one. I gotta agree, man. That was a filler song. Interesting. I mean, you know, I had to come across it one day, right? It's been, what, like 100 Band-Aid songs I've heard. I finally found one I don't like. Okay, so everyone's saying that the next one, Honey, is a cover song. A cover song of Muck. What's Muck? Japanese visual kei rock band. Gotcha. I've heard some visual kei bands over on my Patreon. Okay, cool. Muck is a punk band, and they had 25th anniversary band made one song. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Let's see what it sounds like. Have I ever heard them do a cover before? I'm not sure. Well, I've never heard them do so... Wow. Okay. Yeah, they would never do this normally, so, okay. Good to know. Sounds like the beginning of a techno song. It's kind of a cool concept, though. The fast drumming with the slow guitar works. It's pretty cool, honestly. I feel like Akane's really putting in the work on this one. Not gonna lie, I don't mind having them just talk into my ear like that. I'll take that. They covered Duality by Slipknot? I gotta hear that. Damn. Yeah, Akane putting in the work on this song, man. She's going hard. Akane, Jesus. Is that a new solo from the original, guys? Do y'all know? Is that different than the Muck version? Because that sounded like a Konami solo, if I've ever heard a Konami solo. This is a pretty cool cover. Not gonna lie, I haven't heard the original, obviously, but I think it sounds pretty good. I like what they're doing with it. And I think Akane is just ripping this one to shreds. No solo at all in the original? That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, totally. Because that was totally Konami. Nobody else would have sounded like that. I'm guessing the chorus isn't this fast, right? In the original. Kane's probably adding extra double bass to speed it up here. And then back to this riff. This is a cool riff. Good for Muck for coming up with it. I like it. Especially, like I said, over the fast drumming. Hey. Vocals coming through. Vocals coming through there at the end, too. No, it's slower. It's pretty good. Yeah, I figured it was going to be slower. It sounded like everything that they did right there. You could tell, you know, the way that Maid writes things, right? Like, you could tell that even though I've never heard this song, there are parts that you know that Maid changed. Certain parts. You know, like that solo and like the tempo in the chorus. Probably the tempo in other parts also. You know, it's you could feel the influence of their band coming out. It's a cool song. It was a cool way to do that too. I wonder if in the original thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. I'll check that out later. I wonder if on the original the drum beat under the, you know what, I'm just gonna pull it up real quick, right? Because like, why not? Actually, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but. I just want to know what this what the riff sounds like. I want to know if the riff is at the same, like, what pace it's at. You know? That's the pace that I expected it to be at, which now it makes it even cooler the way that they did it. Wow, they didn't even have this, like, techno intro. I could have sworn that had to have been, like, from Muck, right? Just because Maid doesn't do this shit. Yeah, it's just that Akane is just, like, hitting so many more notes, you know? Like, it's not like the actual tempo of the song is that changed. I think it might be exactly the same, honestly, the tempo. But she's hitting so many more notes in the middle. Like, she just... And she's changing where the kick drums are landing, too, right? So, a lot of cool stuff there. A really nice way to do a cover. I had fun with that. I had fun with this whole thing. Once again, Kibbs, thank you for your request. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of this. I hope y'all enjoyed it also. I think I'm going to head out and start the long process of this downloading off of YouTube and then processing and shrinking and uploading onto Vimeo. This will literally take the rest of the day. So have yourselves a good day, folks. Thank you for coming along. I'm out of here.